Hello from a sunny day in Hong Kong. We're Team Enrich from the Chinese University of Hong Kong. We'd like to introduce ourselves, and instead of introducing myself, I'd actually like to introduce my teammate, Matthew Wan from Toronto. Matthew has experience in middle management banking, and in his free time he likes to travel as well as play basketball.
Thanks, Matthew. And here the lovely lady I have is Deidre Aurora. She's been consulting for 4 years, and her favorite things to do is travel as well, and also to write a food blog.
Thanks, Matt. And I would like to introduce our favorite team leader, Matthew Ryan, and he's from Chicago, US, and he has a lot of experience in business development and corporate finance. And he as well loves traveling, and of course, he loves scuba diving. So we've decided to work together because of our different cultural and professional backgrounds. And we feel that different perspectives from all over the world will allow us to give a solution which will be unique. Now we would like to share the solution with you.
Like other emerging markets, India presents a unique challenge for foreign companies. However, the potential in India is an enticing reason for companies to enter. Over the past several years, SG Enterprise has experienced the challenges of India and as a result has unfortunately seen limited market penetration. We at Team Enrich have analyzed SG's situation and see three main areas to explain SG's shortcoming in India. The first being limited differentiation, the second an ineffective team structure, and lastly, limited customer interaction. In order to address these challenges, we have started with setting a vision and mission statement for the SG Indian operation. Our vision is to make SG Enterprise the interior furnishing company of choice. In order to deliver on this vision, we have set a mission which states SG Enterprise will offer a unique combination of interior furnishing solutions unmatched by any other company, through leveraging our strengths in innovation, people, and customer commitment, and through the deployment of the 7 business excellence dimensions. After setting the vision and mission statement to understand where we want to take SG Enterprise in India, we established a 3-pillar proposal to address the current issues facing SG. The first pillar focuses on customization, the second on reorganization, and lastly and third pillar focuses on operations and offerings. As an overview on each pillar, customization focuses on working with the customer to create unique business solutions and setting up feedback channels throughout the business so SG can become aware of the developing trends and adjust their business planning accordingly. Next, reorganization focuses on putting the right team in place to capitalize on the potential in India. The team will be aligned to the customer and leverage the potential of existing employees while employing industry leaders to take the business to a new level. Lastly, the operations and offerings pillar focuses on simplifying the supply chain to be closer to the customer and identifying product gaps in the market which SG can capture. Additionally, this pillar focuses on putting the right practices and measures in place to serve the customer. Now my trusted teammate Deirdre will further elaborate on our proposal.
Thanks, Matt, for the overview. So let's move directly into our proposed plan of action. We have divided our proposal into 3 phases for a smoother transition. Dividing into phases will allow SG to re-evaluate the impact of its steps at the end of every phase. Another point to be noted is that our element of all our phases were designed keeping in mind the 7 components of business excellence. So, phase 1, which is reorganization. We would like to appoint a new MD who will oversee all the operations. The MD should have experience working for a big developer such as Unitech or DLF, etc., so that he understands the requirements of our clients. We can also leverage his understanding and experience in the industry to reach out to big clients. We will also have a dedicated sales team. We will divide our sales team into 3 categories, that is, commercial, residential, and hospitality, with each sales manager looking after the clients from that segment. We will have to hire a designer who will work with the interior designers and architects for customization. The designer will collaborate with SG teams from the regional offices to meet the requirements of the client and ensure selling point of SG will be its unique products. There will be one designer for every 3 sales managers. There are more structural changes which will be laid out more as we move forward in phase 2 and phase 3. I will explain as we go forward. Now let's talk about phase 2. In phase 2, we will start sending samples to potential customers and involve the designer to create products that will attract new customers. We will set up an R&D team that will coordinate with SG offices all across the world and scout for new materials. We will even set up a CRS system to keep track of existing and new customers, and a team of account managers to ensure continuous feedback from our clients. This feedback will act as important inputs for the R&D team, as they would know what kind of new material to search for. It would act important for the designer, as they can work on new designs based on the feedback from the customers. It will act very important for the sales team as well, as they will get a lead on their clients. The CDM system and inputs from account manager will finally allow SG to review their strategy from time to time and take important decisions. Moving to phase 3. We will be setting up a team for supply chain management and ensure orders are delivered in minimum time. An efficient supply chain will allow to remove the skepticism of Indian customers to order from non-local suppliers and companies such as ours. We would like to cross-train and transition our existing employees in other roles such as sales and account managers or even operations based on their capabilities. Finally, we will implement a product development team. This team will take inputs from account managers and the CDM system and identify gaps in the market. After gaps have been identified, they will work on strategic tie-ups with suppliers to include this missing product in our list of offerings. For example, on taking feedback from the account managers, the product development team found out that the interior designing industry in India needs more options in veneer doors and wooden flooring. The product development team will now try to tie up with companies. For example, Ficus Private Limited, a small company which is based out of South India, but are specialists in veneer doors. Such kind of tie-ups will allow us to include new products in our offerings without any initial costs of manufacturing or any other costs. Now that I have explained each phase in detail, Matt 1 will talk about the financials, which will be involved in implementing our strategy.
By implementing the business strategy as discussed, we have made financial projections to see whether it would be feasible for this strategy to be successful. With the proposed restructure of the organization, we have projected that it would cost approximately 4.2 million rupees. This new team will focus on identifying the gaps in the market to expand on our product offering and continue to push sales through different channels. Our team is also set to collaborate with interior designers and architects to provide full customization in wallpapers and floors. The new team will have a dedicated sales and customer support team to ensure maximum customer satisfaction. For example, a 5-star hotel with an average of 600,000 square feet to be built and designed, Spring would be able to charge $80 per square feet and pull in a revenue of about 16 million rupees. By collaborating with interior designers and architects, Spring would be able to capture 10% profit margin compared to the 7% if they did not collaborate. This collaboration allows Spring the opportunity to work in the front line with interior designers and to cut out any distributors. This would allow Spring to see a jump in profit margin of approximately 43% per project. With 1 commercial contract or 3 hotel contracts, we would be able to cover the cost of the new team and make it worth implementing. We have designed our proposal based on surveying about 20 architects and interior designs and based inputs from some of the industry's specialists.
To conclude, we believe our proposal for SG Enterprise is not only multifaceted, but also actionable. And we believe that this proposal will allow for a brighter future for SG Enterprise in India. Thank you.